Okay, well, everyone here, this is a full house. Welcome back to Name 3 Players.
Yeah, we've got the girls.
We've got it. This is for the girls.
Just that half a wine glass.
What?
Half a wine glass. So are you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we are. We're half a wine glass gals. To set the scene, we've got 4 bottles of wine on my coffee table. We are all sitting around the mic and the MacBooks. Mm-hmm. And this is our galsgiving episode.
Yeah, it's Vic and I, obviously. And then we've got producer Chloe. And then we've got Ken. And we've got Linz.
Yeah, the girls are here. The girls and then some. And then Knox. He's the boy. We got the cat. So we're going to give you some normal, and then we're going to give you some abnormal.
This is our unthankful episode because I bet all the podcasts you're listening to are like,
what are you
this
thankful
is what
for?
I'm thankful for. Well, we've had it with a lot of shit this year, so we're unthankful for a lot.
If you've been listening, you know there's been, in our wins and losses, there's been some losses with an asterisk. There's been some losses with an exclamation point.
So we're just giving you a healthy dose of
unthankful.
Being over it.
Yeah, because it's, you know what, gratitude is so good, and we talk about that all the time. Like, you should be thankful all the fucking time, and we are. But
there's sometimes where like, this is stupid, so we're gonna talk about it.
And you can be over it. Permission to be over it.
Cute.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is Name 3 Players, as we've mentioned. It's sports and other shit for the girls.
Typically, it's sports for the girls. This week, it's not, and that's okay.
Right.
It's a little bit of sports.
Yeah. If you've seen our marketing, it says sports kinda for the girls, and this is the kinda. This is where this falls into the kinda category. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we're gonna go through a little recap and our NFL predictions because you know we love to do that.
Well, and there's some drama going on, so we're gonna touch on a little bit of shit, but then we're gonna get into
we do have 3 stories for you. We're just gonna shoot through them real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And we have had a little bit of wine, so you know how that goes.
A little.
A lot of bit of
wine.
wine.
I'm on my second glass, so. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's just dive into our recap segment.
Why are you laughing?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just feel silly right now with a room full of people being like, well, girls, let's dive on in.
Honestly, it's like an audience. It's a live studio audience.
It's our first live show.
Live studio audience.
All right. Well,
we're recapping. We aren't really recapping. We're just we're doing our week 10 picks, and then we're gonna go.
Sorry, I meant to retype. Our week 10 recap.
Yeah, we're going to recap our Week 10 picks and and then go into the Week 11 notable matchups and make our little bets.
Yeah.
And girls, if you want to chime in on your bets, please do.
Yep.
They're friendly wagers. Okay, so our Week 10 recap, Jets versus the Raiders.
Well, because it was the game of the comeback kids, but your kid, Zach Wilson,
didn't come back. Yeah, and so I was in Houston with my family watching this game, and I was like, we were at dinner, and I'm like, I really have to, like, watch this one. Like, I really want to. Mm-hmm. And my dad's like, why? And I was like, because Zach Wilson is my boy. And he was like, why? And I was like, and you know when you're, like, trying to...
Todd couldn't believe it.
Right. And when you're, like, trying to explain something, but, like, you yourself don't believe it, so you're convincing yourself and the other party that doesn't believe you. So you're like, okay, so... you don't think he's great? And he was like, no. And I was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And then I was like, but what about, and he was like, the past 4 games? And I was like, yeah, okay. And I was like, but he's like really young, you know? And he was like, kind of, like relatively. And so, yeah, I think I got a little talked out of, like, my hype for him. Good. Maybe a little bit, as I had to, like, process it out loud to, like, a different party other than you. Because then I just deemed you a hater, so I was like, oh, Raegan just, like, doesn't get it. But then when I had to do it to a room full of people, I was like, okay, so maybe I shouldn't ride as hard for this kid.
So do you want to tell the audience what everyone's thinking? I was right.
Yeah, that you were right. And you were, obviously, you won. But, yeah. Okay, your notes. Zach Wilson is back to degular Zach.
I want you guys to know when I'm typing this up, I'm like, she does it again.
Make yourself laugh.
She being me.
She being me. So we don't, like, have a script for this. We just have, like, a very loose outline of, like, things we wanted to talk about throughout the week. And Raegan does put her little one-liners in there, and they are funny.
So in case you did miss that, Vic said I did win that bet because the Raiders won 16-12, which, again, the scoregami, I'm sick of it. Be done.
Yeah.
Score touchdowns.
Please score touchdowns.
I think there was 1 touchdown in that whole game.
And if you, to recap, since we're recapping, The Raiders got a little complete overhaul. They fired their coach. They benched their quarterback. They've definitely put in some overhaul work.
Released Isaac.
Yeah, Allison
yeah.
Kutch's husband. Yeah,
right after they thanked him for his brother's service or something.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
He tweeted, he was like, I've been released from the Raiders, and then they tweeted that, and he quote tweeted it. It was like 27 minutes in between. Yeah. He was like, this is objectively bad timing.
Like, this is wild.
So, yeah, that sucks.
So is he just unemployed?
He's a free agent.
That's what that means.
Be nice.
Okay, so yeah, Raegan won that one, and Zach Wilson isn't the man. 49ers versus Jags. The 49ers are back.
They're so back.
Yeah, I would say that's like a solid back.
Yeah, they beat the Jags 34-3. But a little bit of sad news is that Christian McCaffrey broke his touchdown streak.
His presser was so funny. Have you seen that? Where he's like, I suck.
Yeah.
Self-aware, we love that.
Love a self-aware king.
I will say, I used to think that man was way hotter than he is.
Oh, I think he looks like a baby child.
Yeah.
I agree.
He's the most basic white
He
man.
was hotter, and then you like really look at him, and you're like,
I feel
Yeah,
the same way
17.
about Braxton Berrios. I'm like, you're just like you're just like.
Is that Alex Earl's boyfriend?
he's an actual thumb. Like,
Literally.
his neck is so big.
Yeah, a Spy Kids thumb. Really, I swear in the back of Alex Earl's videos, he's just flexing so hard.
Probably. Fucking dweeb.
Greased up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the 49ers, Christian McCaffrey broke his 17-game touchdown. Or 17...
How
would
tall
you
is
say
Christian
that?
McCaffrey?
You're
I
asking
feel
that.
like Olivia Copel's like tall. I could be wrong.
Hold on.
Ooh, I feel like they're small.
I don't know, but...
I have literally internet
He's
access right
5'11".
here. Wow.
Oh my god, but I bet on Hinge he would say he's 6 foot.
He would absolutely say 6 foot.
He totally would.
So if Christian McCaffrey was on Hinge, he'd say he's 6 foot.
And
Yeah.
my ass would fall for it. Basic white boy.
If Christian McCaffrey was in finance, Chloe would be all over it.
Sadly.
Chloe's been known to tussle with a few brain surgeons, too.
Yeah. 5'11" in med school, you're Chloe's type.
If you look like the most basic white man that's ever been created, come to mama.
You got some white Vans on. Chloe's like, I'm all about it.
I'm dead. All right, so Vic did win that bet. She picked the 49ers. So,
Yeah, and I
we're
stuck
1-1.
with them. I stuck with those 49ers.
1-1 on that. Next one, our boy Josh Dobbs. He really is that guy. Vikings versus Saints. Vikings won 27-19. He scored that game-winning touchdown, and the head coach was like...
Presser
dude.
was done for, yeah.
No, on the sideline, there was like a side-by-side video of Josh Dobbs scoring the touchdown and the coach watching it, and he was like, what the fuck?
This
like,
kid.
completely speechless. And Josh Dobbs looks at him on the sideline and
Did
just
you see
shrugs.
the presser after?
No.
You should watch it. It's funny.
Okay. But we both picked the Vikings on that one, so...
Yeah.
Tied ball game. Did you hear my
Between
voice
us,
crack?
not the
Yeah, between Vic and I.
not the Vikings and the Saints. Texans versus Bengals. Okay, so once again, I was in Houston with my family. I have Texans fans in my family. I have, unfortunately, a lot of Bengals fans in my family. And, poof, that game.
I have thoughts, but on my... So the Bengals... I said, Bengals suck again. But it was like that line from Rob Schneider. He's like, oh, no, we suck again. Do you know what I'm talking about? So Bengals lost 30-27. And I want to know, do you think that the league should be afraid of the Texans?
Yeah. CJ Stroud's incredible.
I'm a little nervous if we have to
CJ
face
Stroud
them.
is really, really good. And I think he's going to be good for a really long time.
I agree. Yeah.
Also, what a humble king. Do you know anything about him?
I really like listening to him talk.
Yeah. My grandpa's his biggest fan, so it's like all I heard. I'm like, what?
And then finally, Broncos versus Bills.
Dude. God.
The Bills are not okay.
Okay. Broncos?
Russell Wilson looks good, and
I don't even feel comfortable
Can't
saying
compute.
that. That's so weird.
the thing that I'm finding joy in though is that so they're on a 3-game win streak. They beat the Packers. They beat. Thank you for that.
Tune into our new podcast where we do ASMR with wine.
For Fox Sports.
And then we're just like...
Lindsey's like, who's staffing now, bitch?
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Victoria.
A couple things. Bills are on a high horse. They beat the Packers, they beat the Chiefs, and now they beat the Bills. So I feel like their demise is coming because they're not actually that good. But Russell Wilson looks good.
Real quick, girls. Sober Raegan is editing and realized that drunk Raegan said that the Bills were on a high horse and on a 3-game win streak, but it's actually the Broncos. Just not to be confused.
And that's a little concerning. Mm-hmm. But Josh Allen looks like dog shit, so I feel like...
Dude, there's no one that looks like post-game sad like Josh Allen does. Like, his face when they zoom in. They do that man so dirty.
He probably is like, God, if I wasn't under contract, I would be the one getting fired. But instead, they chose Ken Dorsey.
Yeah. Like, him just, like, it's like the puppy dog look. He's always like...
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He has a very
You guys can't
punchable
see that,
face.
but I looked a lot like Josh Allen when I did that.
You did.
Google Josh Allen. Sad.
That's what I just looked like, yeah.
Yeah. But picking the Broncos did work in my favor. I did win that bet.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
I know.
You were like, I'll just make things interesting.
Yeah, I was like, Russell Wilson, I'm your biggest fan.
It's so weird.
But the Broncos...
Let's fly.
The Bills did fire their offensive coordinator immediately after that. And I'm just like, he didn't throw the 3 turnovers and have the 12th man on the field for that penalty. So, like, crazy. Anyway.
When there's extra men on the field, that's the second hand. Okay, when we talked about our sports X a few episodes ago, that's what we should have said. Because when that happens, regardless if I'm, like, physically at a game where it happens or if I'm watching on TV, I literally look away. Like, I'm
sometimes they do it
my God, yes,
purposely, but like
that's not what this was. That's
so
a miscount on somebody's.
It was DeMar Hamlin. He was the 12th man on the field. Oh. Okay, so that was the week 10 wrap up. So I beat Vic 2-1.
So week 11 notable matchups: Chiefs versus Eagles.
The Super Bowl rematch.
It's a big one.
It's scary. It's going to be down to the wire. I'm a little scared. It's at home, though, so I feel like it'll help.
Yeah.
Chiefs are favored for now. But I'm
When did you
nervous.
check that?
This morning. Has it changed?
I didn't check it this morning. It was before that, but it's not what I saw.
Really? Mm-hmm. See, here's the thing. I think that, because right now it's supposed to be cold and rainy, and I feel like if it's rainy and we can't do our pass game, their run defense is insane. So we're kind of fucked if we have to run the ball over and over.
Right.
But if it's not rainy and we
we
can
have
pass
just
the ball, I
looked
think we'll be okay.
so wildly inconsistent.
We have, but sometimes I think that may help on film because you never know which offense we're going to get.
You have absolutely no idea what team you're playing when you show up for the Chiefs.
Our defense has been consistent all season long, and I think our defense can stop them.
Chloe, give us the Vegas favor.
I mean, well, now that you've said that, I would pick the Chiefs, but would you?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the Chiefs.
Okay.
I think we play to the team we're playing. Like, we look like shit when we played
Shitty teams because they think it's in the bag.
Yeah, I think.
On ESPN, we're favored 60.
I feel like the good thing about this game is that we both have our faults on offense. Like, Jalen Hurts has had his fuck-ups. Patrick Mahomes has had his. But I think our defenses are solid, but our defense is more solid, and we'll be able to stop Jalen Hurts. I have all the faith.
Okay. Cool.
So, all right. All girls in favor of the
did
Chiefs.
you see Jason Kelsey is the contender for sexiest man alive?
He came in second.
Oh. Okay.
He beat out Jamie Foxx and
That's
insane.
Pedro Pascal.
No, I thought he won.
No,
it was
Patrick Dempsey.
Oh,
And people thought it would be
Chugi.
Pedro Pascal because he's having this.
No, Lenny Kravitz. He bit out Jimmy. Am I okay?
Jimmy Kravitz. He beat out Jimmy Kravitz.
No,
so.
I meant to say Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx and Lenny Kravitz. All right.
Anyway.
So yeah, go Chiefs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next one: Bengals versus Ravens.
Oh, sorry.
Both teams are coming off a loss. The Ravens did lose, but this is truly a must-win game for Bengals because I think if they lose, they may miss the playoffs.
They will miss the playoffs.
So.
Yeah.
Bengals are favored.
I'm manifesting.
Bye,
Bye, Joe Burrow.
I mean, I don't want to have some bad karma for the Chiefs, but like, there's nothing I would love more than a Bengals loss. But then I would be very scared of the Ravens. So, like, double-edged sword.
Yeah. Who you taking?
I feel like I want to go Ravens.
Same.
All right.
Raiders versus Dolphins.
This is a big AFC matchup because I feel like the Raiders are on such a high and the Dolphins are fine.
But the Raiders have won their last 2 games. And
3.
Last 3 games?
No, that was the Broncos, so sorry. Yeah,
Okay, last 2 games. And they've been looking progressively better since all of their adjustments. I'm going Raiders.
Okay, I'll go Dolphins.
Shake on it.
Sweet.
Vikings versus Broncos. Can Josh Dobbs do it again?
Thank you for reading it like that. That's how I typed it.
I know.
I think he can.
Okay, the Vikings are favored.
I don't know, but Broncos on a 3-game win streak, they might just...
The Broncos just need to go away. I'm so
Yeah.
over it. I'm like, how much luck can you ride?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to go Vikings on that one.
Okay, cool.
Easy money.
And Broncos are probably going to win.
Yeah.
All right, Jets and Bills.
Can the Bills turn it around?
I mean, I've already laid to rest my Zach Wilson ride or die obsession. So.
But remember when their coach was like, we've embarrassed a lot of quarterbacks? Like, will Zach Wilson embarrass?
Yeah, and then I was like, they have.
But I honestly feel like in Zach's defense, Josh Allen embarrasses himself.
Yeah,
all on his
it's
own.
easy to do, yeah.
So, I don't know. Bills are favored, though.
I'm taking the Jets.
I'll take the Bills. Okay.
Zach, don't let me down, buddy. He looks like a 12-year-old boy, and I think that's why I feel, like, bad for him. Like, or, like, I feel this, like, level of, like, empathy where I'm like, you got it, buddy.
I had a joke to make, but now I can't forget it or remember it. What the fuck is happening to me?
Wine.
I did just pull my third glass.
Okay,
It's
so
nice.
that wraps up our Week 11 notable matchups.
Yep.
And now we are going to break for a sponsor.
The Good Patch are wearable
Ooh,
patches.
you can clear your throat. before-
Thanks.
Go ahead and clear that throat real quick.
Wait, sorry, let me go ahead. I just need to sit down. One more time.
Okay, go.
The Good Patch. The Good Patch are wearable patches designed to make each day just a little bit easier. Whether you need to look alive, find your zen, or clock in some beauty sleep, they've got you covered. Simply peel, stick, and wear for up to 8 to 12 hours. That's a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. We suggest the rescue for hangovers, relief for sore muscles, cycle for that time of the month, which would recommend, and the B12 for a little extra energy. Use code NAME3PLAYERS at checkout for 15% off. That's all capitalized, NAME3PLAYERS, no spaces, at checkout for 15% off. Chloe, have you worn a Good Patch?
No.
Chloe, why?
She's fired.
Guys, I keep forgetting about
Well, I'm the new producer now.
All right. So, like Vic said, we're going to cover 3 stories. There's some news popping off this week, so we felt like we needed to talk about it.
TBH, we were just going to skip the news in general and just really lean into the kinda of our podcast. But then so much shit happened that Raegan texted our group and was like, hey, like, stuff is fucking going on. And we were like, yeah, we know we need to talk about it. So,
Well, and you guys don't know this yet, but we're not going to be here next week, so.
yeah, we are taking a pause. So, like, get your news. If you're going on a little Thanksgiving date.
Blackout Wednesday, you never know.
Oh my God.
It's a staple.
Where love happens. Okay. So,
My friend ended up in an ambulance.
hopefully for literally everyone in this room. Oh my God. Have we all ever been single at the same time?
No. Stunning.
I really don't think we have.
Girls, I'm going to take my top off.
Hey, did
you
thing
hear
where
that?
everybody invites a
Are we all
person
single
from
right now?
Hinge
Yeah,
and
we're
like
all
go
single
out.
right now.
This is
A
our little
single
Sex and the
slay.
City moment where we do the thing where we're like, maybe we're each other's soulmates.
No.
Just for us to have fun with.
Hey, Lindsey and I say that to each other all the time.
All the
So.
time, she's my soulmate.
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
So the top 3 sports news stories of the week.
Except there's 4, though.
Top 4 sports news stories of the week in
Record time.
ultra mode. Sport mode.
First thing.
In sport mode.
We're 4-wheel drive, baby.
We are in
Sports
4-wheel drive.
mode.
Put her in sport mode. Okay,
Like
so
this.
if you guys are NBA girlies, you know that someone got in a headlock.
Okay, so there was a brawl at Tuesday night's game with the Warriors versus the Timberwolves, and Draymond Green choked a guy.
Brick killed a guy.
Okay.
Yeah, it was insane.
Full-blown chokehold.
It's like he got him in the headlock and then just drug him across the court. I was like, what are you
So the
Trying to
NBA,
kill him.
we made a bit last NBA season. The fact that we've been doing this podcast for 2 NBA seasons is crazy. But
cute.
last NBA season, we made a bit where we were like, this is like reality TV. Like the craziest shit is happening. Like what is going on?
Yes.
And this is the Housewives. Like
This is what Melissa Gorga wants to do to Teresa Giudice so bad.
she wants to chokehold her.
Yeah.
Chokehold her.
That's what it is.
She wants to choke her.
Put her in a chokehold.
So-
But yeah, so basically, Draymond Green is known to get a little feisty. Never a chokehold though. This is a first. And you guys need to just like, honestly, we'll post it on the stories when the episode goes live because not only is the brawl crazy, the chokehold happens in a way that's like getting away from the fight, and then it's like he just holds it.
Well, that's what I keep watching the video and I can't exactly tell. It's something with like
Clay
Thompson.
Thompson,
yes, it's
yeah.
something with Klay Thompson that starts it because like his jersey gets
Yeah,
ripped.
he's holding the jersey.
Yeah, so that but then Draymond comes out of nowhere and just headlocks him and
Which,
takes him
like,
out.
listen, if that was me, one of you bitches should come running and put someone in a chokehold. 100%. Because that was crazy. But it's the how long he held the chokehold
Yeah.
and pulling it away from the fight and then still holding the chokehold. That's where it got sus. And I honestly thought it was going to be 10 games. And he only got 5.
Yeah, so he's suspended. I don't really know.
Suspended.
So that's crazy. But yeah, we'll post a video, I guess.
I guess.
And then I don't
Against
really
our
know
will?
why. I don't know why I said I guess. And then next little tidbit of news, we already kind of touched on it, but the Bills' offensive coordinator Ken Dorsey is fired after their loss to the Broncos. But like, I don't think that loss is his fault, and I don't think their losses have. Well, I don't want to go that far to say that, but it's kind of weird that like he got fired.
Right, but
after
it worked
this
for the
loss.
Raiders. They're like, hey, the Raiders cleaned house and look at them.
Yeah, that's true. But the Raiders also benched their quarterback who was sucking and fired their head coach.
G.
So, bench Josh Allen. I would love to see that, actually.
Benching Josh. He is the ugliest man alive. Oh
Ken
my
Dorsey is known, he was the guy last season that when they lost or something, he was up in the press box and he like threw all of his papers and got all pissed off and shoved everything. So he's got a temper.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was fired. He has a temper and no job though.
Has a temper, does not have a job.
Yeah, unemployed.
Ick.
Just kidding. Next story is Rory McIlroy has resigned as the player director of the PGA Tour Policy Board, which I feel like is huge news because he's been very vocal about the PGA Live merger and like standing up for the PGA traditions. It hasn't really come out why he resigned though, so I think that's interesting. But it like happened following their leadership meeting earlier this week. And it's like amid negotiations with the Saudi Public Investment Fund, Live's Golf, like beneficiary, all that shit. So
Golf is drama.
maybe that's the Housewives. NBA is Salt Lake City because they're the most drama filled. Would you agree? Yeah. So NBA, Salt Lake City. Golf, Live Tour, PGA merger. That's the Melissa Gorga, Teresa Giudice
Oh, okay.
comparison. They don't really want to be friends at all, but they have to be.
Wow.
Wow. All right. So
That'd be a good
crazy.
idea.
Okay, so I had absolutely no comment to make on that because I didn't even know that happened. So we are moving on to the National Women's Soccer League champion.
comment on.
I do. Okay, you guys, the way that this, you know those sports moments that have like, they just like get in your psyche and it's like all you can think about? Mm-hmm. That's this. Like, I can't stop. Like, this is a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Those 3 minutes are a fucking movie.
Mm-hmm.
And they will make it into a movie. I'm sure of it.
That would be a great movie, actually.
Yeah. Speaking of it could be a movie, Nike submitted what we're about to talk about to the Golden Globes. And that's not a joke.
Yeah.
That's for real. So basically, so the National Women's Soccer League Championship, it was OL Reign versus Gotham, which OL Reign's in Seattle. Gotham is New Jersey, New York. it was cinematic.
Yeah, it was.
So basically what happened was in the 95th minute, the goalkeeper for Gotham, Mandy Hott, got a red card because of a handball. So that means you're ejected from the game. So then they put in another goalkeeper. I don't even know her name. Irrelevant. I mean, actually not, because she absolutely won the game. But they put her kit on this girl, midfielder, I think. She was a midfielder. And they put her in goal. And all she has to do is the team just has to make sure they don't score. And then they win the game because they're up 1. And they win with a midfielder in goal.
Crazy.
It was absolutely insane.
It was insane. And I feel like the midfielder that had to go in there, like, she was like, yeah, I got it. But, like,
Shitting her pants.
You're shitting yourself.
Shitting your pants. And, like, the scene, I encourage everyone to just go watch it because it's genuine. It's cinema.
It is
like,
Golden Globe
her
worthy.
talking to her and is like, this is what you, like, she's literally training this woman to be a goalkeeper in 3 minutes. Mm-hmm. She's like, okay, so you watch the ball. And, like, you see her, like, use her hands. And she's like, yep. And she's like, you stand on the goalpost. And then they're, like, yelling at everyone to get in. It is, like, the most, I would say, for me, top 3 sports moments of my life that I've witnessed. Like, it was insane. And it is worth a Golden Globe, which Nike thinks so. That's why they submitted it. And I
Can
hope
we vote?
It fucking wins.
Who votes on those things?
Golden Globes?
I
think
love
the Academy.
when girls.
Yeah, love when women.
I love when girls. All right. So that was our top 3 and 4 sports stories of the week.
Mm-hmm. We added one.
Let's get into the fun stuff.
Do you want to read our next sponsor?
Yep.
But before we do, we have a sponsor.
Okay, girlies. This week's Unthankful special segment is brought to you by Waterboy. Replenish after a long weekend with a stick of Waterboy. Formulated with electrolytes.
She's even saying how I say it.
I know, I'm copying you. Formulated with electrolytes and vitamins, this hydrating drink mix helps reduce nausea and fatigue and helps you chill out after a weekend out. Each stick of Waterboy is vegan, has 0 sugar, and includes 3 times the electrolytes and vitamins than its competitors, which, fabulous. The original Weekend Recovery is available in strawberry lemonade and blue raspberry, and I'm going to tell y'all right now, the blue raspberry, can I say fucks?
Yeah.
The blue raspberry fucks.
No, we don't cuss on this podcast.
Well, I didn't know if I could do it during the ads.
Not sure about
Sorry,
that, but
Waterboy.
that's okay.
Sorry, Waterboy.
They
love
seem
you.
like the type that would also
Fuck with
Waterboy,
it.
y'all fuck. Anyway, the original Weekend Recovery is available in strawberry lemonade and blue raspberry flavors with the newest athletic recovery and lemon lime. So, whether it's from working out or going out, reach for Waterboy. Use code all caps for the girls, no spaces, 15% off.
You're a pro.
No, she does
Adds a little
better.
Spice.
Add a little spice.
I've been watching a lot of
I
those
did it
TikToks
the
from
most.
people that are newscasters and like the way they switch into their news voices. I would love to do that. This just in.
So, like we said at the beginning, you're going to hear enough things that you're thankful for that other people are thankful for. Tis
Thankful
the fucking
for.
season. Shut up.
Shut up.
I'm like Jackie Osher. I'm just going to keep going.
Girl,
Yeah.
shut up, girl.
So it is the season to be thankful, and we are so thankful, but also we're unthankful for some stuff.
We're just over it. Like,
It's more fun to talk about the things that we're over.
Thanksgiving remix, if you will.
Thankful,
Yeah.
grateful, blessed, but also fed the fuck up.
one more time?
I'm thankful, grateful, blessed, but I'm also fed the fuck up. Because I can say fuck
Get
on
this
podcast.
bitch a mic, too.
Bitch, I'm like, I'm a star.
Mama, I made it. That's what she said today.
No, I literally am so excited to send this episode to my mom.
Oh, Jill's going to love it.
Yeah, she will.
Jill, if you're reading this, I love you.
Reading.
She's not going to be reading
The
it.
It was a Drake-
transcript.
It was a Drake quote.
Mhm,
if
I
you're
got it.
reading this.
Oh, it's not too
Oh, I
late,
didn't-
Jill. We're actually so happy you're here.
Yeah, Jill, I love you. Wanted my name to be Jill one time.
Me too.
I forgot you wanted your name to
That
be
is my
Jill.
favorite Reagan story of all time. I've told so many people.
I played soccer for 1 season in my whole life, and
name was Jill.
you know what? I'm fed the fuck up at that point with my name being Reagan. So I told my coach, call me Jill. Call me Jill, why don't you?
The whole entire time I was in preschool, I wrote my mom's name on all of my preschool papers.
I would too.
But I couldn't make a J because I only knew how to make an L, so all of them said Lil.
Jill and
You're
Lil.
villains.
Jill and Lil.
Lil.
Out of control fabulous.
Yeah.
That's what my stepmom says.
Listen, I would take Lynn,
She is
And I
actual
would
fabulous.
put her in my pocket, and I'd carry her around forever.
I
really
tried
would.
to in Florida. She wouldn't let me get her in there.
Is
She's
that,
probably like, Lindsey,
Isn't
stop!
isn't that what my dad said to you the first time? That you could fit in his pocket?
He probably did.
at Power
He
and
calls me
Light.
the blonde little one.
Yeah, but at Power and Light for Hot Country Nights, he was like, "Oh my god, you can fit in my pocket," and you were like, "You are like 1 foot taller than me, barely."
No,
Yeah.
love Todd. I'll go anywhere with you, buddy.
Relax.
Vic's like, that's
Anywhere you
my
take
dad.
me, I'll go. ASMR.
Thanks for tuning in.
Holy shit. Wait, hold on.
Okay, so without further ado, we're skipping. Without.
Oh.
Too much vibration on your hand. There it
There
is.
you go.
Oh my god.
Without further ado, we are skipping our walk outfit of the week and song of the week segments and replacing it with unthankful.
Yeah, because it's okay to be. Last week we said it's okay to not be fine. This week it's okay to be unthankful about shit.
It's okay to not be thankful about everything.
Because you know what? We're nearing our 30s and we're in a fucking recession, and I'm pissed about it.
Nearing. I'm
Reagan, start
Yeah,
off.
some of us
Go
are
ahead.
in our 30s. I'm not.
It's just
I'm
me,
speaking
Lindsay.
on behalf of
It's
Lindsay.
literally
For
just
2
me,
more
Lindsay.
Some of us.
Some
Lower
of
your
us,
voice.
Lindsay.
It's crazy. Okay, so we're going to go through our unthankful moments.
Yeah.
The things we're unthankful for. So, okay, picture this. I'm going to set the scene. You're at Thanksgiving, you're at Friendsgiving, whatever giving you're at, and you're going around
Even if it's not giving.
It's giving.
it's not giving. You're going around the table and you're like, what are you grateful for? We're going to do that.
That's my least favorite question, just TBH.
Okay, well, we're not going to ask you that.
Yeah.
What we're going to ask is, what are you not grateful for? What are you ungrateful for?
What are you fed the fuck up about?
What are you fed the fuck up? What gives you the ick of all icks that you could say your top 3, if you will?
Do I have to name them all at once, or can
No,
you
no,
go in a
no,
circle?
no, no, no.
All right. Am I starting?
Sure.
Why not?
You know what? I'm kind of over myself.
Yeah, sure.
Over it.
Like, I just am, like, down bad in a funk, and I'm like, bitch, pull it together. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of you, me. Like, just shut up, you know?
Girl, shut the fuck up, girl.
Yeah.
Girl, shut the fuck up, girl.
So I'm over myself.
Okay, so you're just like ungrateful for you.
For now, this year.
This season. Let's not do a whole year.
Yeah, don't say
This
this.
season.
Mm-hmm. I'm thankful for you.
Thanks, Lens.
But yeah, you could
Let's
just
do
be.
that little Uno reverse. We are thankful for you.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's why I said it.
You're like, wait,
Reagan's
I'm
like,
not thankful for
"Say
me, but are you guys? Like, how dull would your life be without me?
My favorite memory in the whole world is one time we had a girls' night. And we were playing the Friends version of We're Not Really Stranger, and I got a question.
Strangers.
We're not really strangers. And I got a question that was like, what would your life be like without me or something? And Vic literally started crying. She was like, I can't even put it into words. And I was like, that's right, Vic.
Yeah, because you could not live without me, huh?
You could never. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you'd be dead, huh?
Watch the red. Watch the red.
Yeah, no, it was a very genuine moment, and I will cherish it forever. But I was like, God damn, I mean a lot to these bitches, don't I?
Damn, these girls love it.
She puts on
slap.
voice. She puts on the voice recording app on her phone. She's like, wait, can you say that again?
Could you guys run that by me 2 more times?
Run it
Loud
back.
and
I love this song. Turn it up. Oh my god, I forgot I did that. I did cry when I said it. How thankful I am for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're so
Anyway.
cute and sweet.
But I'm
Nice.
still over myself. So go.
What if
Okay.
when you said
Chloe
that, we
speaking.
all were like, same?
I would be like, no. Does
We
this
are
does
sick
this
of
screen
your
come
shit.
out?
Can I leap from this window?
All right, Chloe, what are you ungrateful for?
Okay. So this is something that we talked about.
Unthankful for.
We talked about this as a group, and I am just very much over the slander on Brittany Mahomes.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's a good one.
She rides so hard for her husband.
Yes.
They've been together forever. She rides hard for the Chiefs.
And
Yeah.
the city.
Like, she does,
Yeah.
like, all she wants to do is just live here, have a good time. Is she annoying about it? Yes. There's no need for people to be commenting about her looks and how
Yeah.
ugly she is.
Right. It's
And-
literally my comment on that post. I'm
Yeah.
like, you,
Chicks
Chicks
in
in
the
the
Office.
yeah,
you
at
did
Chicks
her
in the
dirty.
Office. Honestly, tag them in our fucking show notes. Would love. We already have Dave Portnoy in the DMs. Might as well get his employees.
Absolutely.
100%.
But, like, don't, like, you cannot like someone's personality and that's fine, but don't, like,
Also, you don't
bully
know
them.
her
You're
personality.
bullying her.
My biggest thing is
You're
like,
threatening her life, saying she's the ugliest person ever. Like, shut up.
okay,
Yeah.
also, you don't know her personality.
Exactly.
Nobody does. Because you don't know her personally. You cannot know someone's personality if you don't know them personally.
Via the internet.
You can
No,
disagree
no,
with
this is-
stylistic choices. You can disagree with interview
You
moments.
could
You can
beg
disagree.
her to brush her hair out.
We can.
She's just trying to live her life.
But also, like, you get a life. If you think
Yeah.
that much into someone else's life, then you get a fucking life. I'm over that too, Chloe. Retweet.
Period.
I'm ungrateful. Unthankful. Why do I keep saying grateful? I'm
It's the same.
I'm unthankful for the Brittany
The
Mahomes slander
slander.
as well.
It's just
Keep
so
it to yourself.
anti-girl. And it's
Honestly,
Yeah.
let's like, can I like retweet that, copy it, and add my own? I'm unthankful for any slander on a woman like that.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
just based on
Just shut up.
physicality. Shut up.
Like, if you have so much to say about someone that has nothing to do with your world or your life, like, that is so crazy to me and so wild and very cringe.
And
Go
it's only-
outside, touch grass, look in the mirror, contemplate yourself.
Yes,
the
imagine
fuck
someone
up.
saying those things about you. Get off the internet, set down the phone, go take some breaths outside.
I
Okay.
don't.
I'm
I
gonna be real. The only exception to this rule is Tom Brady.
Yeah, and no, and honestly, we're talking about women.
Yeah. Be nice to girls.
My dad just texted again. She's very clearly perceived.
Thank you so much.
I've never heard that feedback about myself, ever.
Hey, I need you to understand at this point, Todd has from day one called me sweetheart, honey, and doll. He loves me so much.
He does.
I'm so sorry. I am his favorite child. I didn't mean for this to happen to you. If you had siblings in real life, you would know that parents do this. I'm the favorite. Sorry. And also, I'm a fucking deadbeat, so I don't know why I'm the favorite.
Not a deadbeat.
God, he's obsessed with me, and I don't even do anything. I love it.
It just exists.
All right,
Alright.
next.
What are you over? What are you
What are you,
unthankful
what are you
Um,
unthankful for?
You know what? I was gonna do the whole like I'm over men, I'm over dating, whatever, like that whole bit. Really, what it is, I'm gonna sum it up so vastly. No, let me go back and start over.
Yes.
Okay, so hi guys, this is me, Lindsey. You don't know me, but I'm Victoria's roommate, and I am the one who's always opening takeout in the background of your episodes.
And tapping on her phone like this.
Then typing with my nails.
This bitch always has nails.
Well,
Well,
because I'm cute. I would just like to say that the thing I am the most ungrateful for is disappointment at the hands of another person. I'm sick and tired of letting people into my very beautifully curated small world of love and friendship and joy and happiness only to be let down. So I have decided that means it is on me to do a much better vetting process of
ooh,
who gets to
yeah.
come and who does not get to come in, because it's really good in here. And like, if you're not gonna fucking behave, you don't get to come in. to
Or
this party.
contribute, not just behave, contribute.
Literally make it better. If you're
Yeah.
not gonna make it better, get the fuck out. If it is not a fuck yes, it is
It's a
so
fuck
much of a fuck
no.
no.
Oh my god. My nipples hard. Cute.
There's nothing I've ever wanted to hear more than I made your nipples hard. As a gay, as this podcast resident gay, I'd like to say that this is thrilling. Thank
It's
you.
not a
and
fuck
cheers.
yes, it's a fuck no.
Thank you guys.
Stunning.
That was really, really beautiful. I honestly, had one, but it's like so not as beautiful as that.
That's okay.
You don't have to be beautiful. I was just trying to be silly.
Lindsay's
But
making
I
You don't know you're beautiful.
Dun, dun, dun,
You
dun,
shut up.
dun, 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 dun,
You're speaking in King's language.
dun, 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 dun,
Hey,
dun, 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 dun.
That's enough.
Hey.
All right,
What I'm
Nick.
thankful for is being cut off by our producer.
Yeah.
I could go.
No, please.
No, stay. Hey, it's back to Victoria now. This is Victoria. Here she goes.
I don't know. I didn't think I had one, but it doesn't follow.
That's okay.
Can you
No,
go?
say it? Say it. What? It doesn't have to follow. This is a silly show.
Yeah, you're right. You're
Put
right.
that hair behind
That was
my
still
ears.
silly.
Yeah, I'm still
She
funny
spoke
about it.
beautifully, but then we were degenerates.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, I'm so fucking
God, I'm
hilarious.
literally the funniest girl you know.
Okay.
And I'm over that. I'm just kidding.
I'm a star.
I'm
That's all
over
I
her
wanna
being
be.
so sentimental when we're trying to like fuck around.
God, same. Try
Blast
being me.
it.
If you guys can't handle me at my most emotional, try being me.
Try being me. I am ungrateful for facades.
Ooh.
In what way?
That fake shit.
That honestly, I feel okay. We've had in the depths of our friendship, in the deep corners, we've had these conversations of like genuine connections, genuine conversations, genuine friendships, genuine relationships. I am so over the going through the motions.
Period.
I'm so unthankful for, and there are aspects of your life in which you have to do that, i.e., work. Yeah,
Just that, really.
That's the big one for me
Work.
personally. No, I would say, okay, work. Sometimes, there are certain relationships, friendships, family dynamics that you do have to like put on a little bit of a show. I think as you get older, it just becomes more exhausting. And in this current season of dating, in this current season of friendship, just like progressing, and as I get older, I'm about to turn another year older.
30. She's going to be 30, everyone. It's 30 years old. Give it up for 30.
Last time Lindsay's allowed on the podcast. But no, I think
Invoking the ad reading.
literally where you're cut. No, I think, yeah, I would say like just fake shit, facades, like fucking like dense ass. My favorite thing Lindsay says about people is being dense. Like, you're fucking dense. And that I'm over being dense.
Yeah.
Be fucking real or get the fuck out.
Be real or shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Okay, Regs, go.
I don't know. I need to be.
I said
There you
fake
go. You wanna think
bitches.
about
Lindsay went real deep. What are you unthankful for?
Well, I didn't. Go club. I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna be unserious.
I'm
again.
glad you brought that up.
I
like,
am
I'm
over,
dying to talk about this.
Which I could stop this. It's me consuming it on TikTok. I'm over Gen Z thinking that like we give a singular fuck what they think about us.
Oh.
Which Lindsay did go on a beautiful rant about them, but like
Yes.
we were born at a certain time, and we have certain things that we do, which is fine. Why do you think that we give a fuck what you think?
And how fucking
what
rude.
We're doing?
Right.
Like, they're like, oh my god, that's so embarrassing. You do the French tuck. Yeah, because I look like a fucking frump
Dweeb.
if I have my shirt hanging out to my knees.
I can't wait till those bitches' bodies change and they can't wear fucking low-rise jeans anymore and they're
Yeah.
like belly
Wait
tops.
until
Shut up.
28.
Burn.
Your hormones do a flip flop, and you're gonna love the French tuck, my girl.
Also, the jean situation. I have this distinct memory of me as a child jean shopping with my father. It was traumatic.
You should never
All
shop
the-
with a father.
All the jeans were... I think that my mom was busy that day and she was like, David, you gotta take her. I'm shopping. The style was low rise at the time. I'm crying in the stores. Like, I need these. I want them to come up past my hips. My dad's like, that's not the style. I'm like, I have never been a Gen Z girl. I'm a millennial. Shut the fuck up. I
And
don't-
Millennial and proud.
Millennials would
care.
never.
This is where it is.
Shame?
Millennials
Yeah.
have done so
Other
much work
women.
to be girls,
Boomers.
girls, and
Yes.
the Gen Zs love to
They're
undo
not.
that work. Be a girl's girl or shut your fucking mouth.
That's what I'm fucking
Over.
thankful for, is not being a girl's girl.
Yeah.
I would also just like to say it to my face.
And see what happens then. Chloe and I will probably start crying, but Victoria will do something about it, so...
I'll be swinging if you say shit about my friends.
And you know
come
what?
to me,
The
I
one
will
thing
cry.
I know too is Kenzie's a fucking writer, and if somebody's coming at me sideways,
If there's
that
anyone
girl's gonna have
backing me up,
something
it's
to say.
If I had to pick any of you bitches to back me
That
up,
fight Raegan got into at the levee,
I did throw the
I
high
got
noon.
scared.
I threw the first high noon.
you guys, that is my deepest regret of all time, is going
Me
to
and
the
you going to the
bathroom in
bathroom.
that 5-minute span.
Honestly, I'm kind of glad you weren't there
I
because it
spit
would have
on
been a
girl.
lot worse.
Britt killed a guy. I spit on a girl.
Who's Britt?
From Anchorman.
From Anchorman. Thanks.
Oh,
Damn, your Gen Z is
whoa.
You are a Gen Z.
I could not see PG-13 until I was 13.
Well,
And that came out before I
Fucking
was
rule
13.
followers.
okay, so then
No,
after you turn
I'm
13,
kidding. I'm kidding.
my
I'm kidding.
parents
I'm
were-
kidding.
Chloe, you're so much more of the age of streaming than we were. You had access. You have no excuse.
No.
Sorry.
I
Okay.
didn't though.
I have a joke.
Yeah.
I'm over that. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm over you guys not hearing my jokes.
No, it's actually not even my own joke. But on the topic of Gen Zs just being fucking haters, on TikTok, it was like a video of a Gen Zer being like, I know you're a millennial because you put your hands up in the club, like, because we dance like this. But all the comments, the millennials came to the rescue and it was like, how will I put my hands in the air? Or it was like,
It's like we've been told to put our hands up.
Our entire
they were like,
lives.
but all I do is win. So then now what? I can't put my hands up.
No
And
matter
then they were
what.
like, but Miley Cyrus is playing her song. I need to put my hands up.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, you shouldn't be dancing with you. Now I'm like, literally, you guys know that about me. That's my only dance.
No, that's
move.
my favorite thing to do is watch Lindsey dance because she's just
My hands are in the air.
They were like, how can I throw dollar bills, y'all?
I can't put my hands in the air. What is a girl to do?
I can't throw dollar bills with my hands by my side.
We have to find that TikTok, screenshot it, and put this as a visual aid.
she
Wait,
sent it to me today.
this is
but
a
also,
sidebar.
like, how stupid do you look? What are you doing in the club? You're
Because
giving it up.
they're taking selfies and filming content. They're not enjoying the moment.
They're
Oh my
making-
god, they have a TikTok dance. It's rehearsed. They know what to
Hands
do.
strictly to the sides, like
Hands
nutcrackers.
to the hip.
So that's that on that. Gen Z, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry we know how to have fun and you don't.
Yeah. Keep your hands by your
Fucking
sides in the club.
losers.
Thank you for saying
Losers.
that, Chloe, because you know what? I'm fed up with that fucking shit
Yeah.
too.
I have mine. I came up with it.
Okay,
I
go.
know.
I'm over Instagram.
Whoa.
Okay, I get that. I get
Sure.
that. I get that. I get
I'm
that.
so over it. Here's the thing. It's
Kenzie's like, I've been over it.
Kenzie's been over
I-
since 2016.
this is like multifaceted. I'm over. Big fucking word.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Do tell, do tell.
Over,
What I'm not over, an incredible vocabulary.
correct. No, I'm over Instagram in the like business sense because for my job I'm primarily promoting shit on
Snaps.
Instagram. And so is Chloe, and
we like
all
money.
of us are, and we all have to like follow the rules that they change every single fucking day, and I'm sick of it. But I'm also sick of it for my mental health because I'm like, nothing's real. We talked about this last
Yes,
week.
facade.
Just because it looks right on Instagram does not mean everything's right in the world. But I'm also over Instagram ads, and I swear to God, if I'm on your profile because I want to be there, the last thing I want to see is a fucking ad on your profile, and I'm sick of it.
Hey, listen. We know athletic greens taste like shit.
well, and
We
it's
don't
like
need it in our face every fucking 3 seconds.
I've never gotten an Athletic Greens ad, and I think that has
either.
so much to say about me versus anything else.
I haven't either actually, but whenever I'm scrolling through stories, the way when I'm laying in bed, the way my thumb is positioned, like if I'm scrolling through stories, like
That's why she has
sometimes
arthritis.
I swipe up. And like I don't want to
That's on
see
accident.
I don't want
I
to see the
don't
medical advice on the fucking pill you're advertising to me. Like shut the fuck up. I miss whenever Instagram was just a picture you'd take in the moment and you'd put the Sienna filter on it and you'd fucking post and you
Bring
did
back the Sienna filter.
It's still there. You could.
You know what? After this,
You
we're all gonna
could.
take a photo and we're gonna post it with the Sienna filter.
Yes.
Anyway.
Vic is twitching.
Dying.
She's like, please don't. That's my work. And we're
So-
like, "Haha."
That's that on that. I'm over Instagram. Shut up.
No,
would
I.
also
Girl,
just
shut
like
up,
to
girl.
say- sorry, Chloe here. As someone that is a social media manager, there is a rhyme
Other
and a
than
reason.
producer Chloe, her day job is social media manager.
Yeah. Do I know what I'm doing? sometimes.
You do.
But I know enough. If you have an Instagram account, that does not mean that you know the ins and outs of social media. Like,
I'm trying to think of something else that I'm fed up with.
Um,
Go ahead and do this. I'm fed the fuck up with Miss Rachel. I love
Let him know,
her.
Linz. Who's that bitch?
give a little
who is
background
Miss
on
Rachel?
what you do and
I'm a
who you are.
nanny. I have been for going on 8 years now. I'm on my 9th and 10th babies. So I've spent me a time or two with the educational learning television programs. I'm a big fan of Daniel Tiger. I'm a big fan of Bluey.
I love Bluey. I don't
Love
have
his
kids.
work.
I'm not a nanny,
Thank
but I
you.
love
Thank
Bluey.
you.
love
You're
his
so
work.
She's a girl. Bluey's a girl.
Love
Oh my
her
God,
work.
love her work.
It's not that I don't love Miss Rachel. She's actually a literal fucking national treasure. It's just that when I'm laying in bed at night, my brain is going, this is up, this is up. And these are all wonderful things for babies to learn, and she's very good at doing the whole, like, talking like a baby thing, so they listen. But hey, I'm fed the fuck up with her. She lives in my brain rent-free. Miss Rachel, please, if you're hearing this.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut
girl.
up.
Queen,
Take a sabbatical.
one new song. I don't want to hear the icky, sticky bubblegum song anymore.
You know what? She has nothing on the Wiggles going, fruit salad.
Yummy, yummy.
Hey, and guess what? The
Found.
Wiggles are old as fuck.
found.
Yeah, they are.
They're ancient. The Wiggles are not wiggling anymore. They're
Ancient?
just shaking because they're old. They are in no way, shape, or form wiggling. They are just trembling.
Okay,
Damn.
I have one.
All right. Are you going to be TE?
Yeah, I'm gonna be TE. Something I am ungrateful for. Why do I keep saying grateful? Something I am unthankful for. Dating apps.
Yeah.
So
Thank you so
never,
much.
I've had such a loose relationship with them. Meaning, like, when I was, like, freshly single when I was younger, Tinder was all the rage. Oh my God, was I on Tinder? Like,
Oh my god.
no.
Lame.
No, that was, like, when it was, like, the
Before
fucking
it was
thing. This
the
is, like,
talking thing.
the year is, like, 2016. So, Tinder, I was so in there, okay? Went on so many Tinder dates.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
That is crazy to me.
I mean, I married one of them. So, yeah. It was I married a Tinder date, and then
We have to keep that in.
okay, so I
You've
have
made divorce dessert, George.
If we're gonna be one thing,
You've
we're gonna
been
be
desserts.
authentic.
You've made dessert jokes. What?
I have dessert.
So, okay, so that was my loose relationship with Tinder. I miss the Bumble Hinge of it all.
You poor thing.
You lucky gal.
Okay, sure. Now I'm
There's Lindsay
back
opening
on the
up
scene.
takeout.
And she's on fucking Raya.
Yeah,
You
shut
poor
up.
thing.
And there is with
Shut
Lindsay
up.
on brand opening a food container while we're recording the pod.
And it's cheesecake that I'm going to put in all your bitches' mouths. So watch how you speak to me.
Okay,
I didn't
so
say a word.
I'm back like creating my dating profile. The pressure?
I've been there.
No, like that's so fucking stupid. It's so stupid. So you put 4 photos and then you like okay, on the dating app I'm speaking about, you don't even
Raya.
It's Raya. Hey, she's on Raya.
Us lay people are in the streets. We're not even on Hinge.
Yeah, me either, actually. I haven't
I
been
am
on there.
truly trying to raw dog reality in so many ways and meet someone organically. Fuck.
How's that working for you?
Terribly.
But honestly, Hinge is no better.
Okay.
I haven't been on that shit in months.
Snore.
Yeah. That's
Sorry,
your
I'm
quality.
sorry.
But no, I'm saying, okay, this is what I'm so fucking over. And this goes into the, honestly, Gen Z, millennial, our entire little 3 fucking generations. So I'm supposed to meet somebody by putting 4 photos of myself, putting my fucking Instagram handle, my job, and where I live. That's how you're supposed to base your opinion on who I am and if you want to date me?
That reminded me of Tamara from Real Housewives. She's like, that's my opinion. That's my opinion.
Do you see the vine where they distort her face? It's
Yes.
like, that's my opinion.
Okay, keep going, keep going.
But that's thanks. But no, I'm genuinely like, this is why we're fucking doomed. This is why the divorce rate's so high. I'm speaking about myself. Like this
Vic contributed to that.
I did. I'm part of the problem. But I just like genuinely don't understand. I'm like, so this is how you're supposed to fucking meet somebody? And then now this is where it's so weird, is I fucking create the profile, I fucking play into the algorithm, whatever, and then I'm like swiping, you know? I get on it when I'm bored or I need validation. Yeah, for sure.
So we all do
Right.
that.
So I'm like, cool. I get on the app, but then this is where my little cynical brain goes awry. Because then when I get so then I get a message and I'm like, you fucking dense ass bitch. Call back. You fucking dense ass bitch. You're literally just messaging me because you saw 3 photos of me, where I live, and what I do for a living.
100%.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
I'm funny as fuck. You don't know that. You don't know that. Like,
Dare you to say that next time.
that should be you can't have
Your
a bio.
intro.
Which is crazy. Why can't you have a bio?
Well, if you come to us small people apps, you could.
Dude, I made Hinge and my first person on the little swipe thing was my ex-husband, so I deleted it.
Yeah,
That's
Our attention spans, because of social media and the internet and the age of the internet, are so fucking microscopic that it's like, yeah, all I need is 4 photos of a person in a couple words to make a judgment on if I want to meet them or not, or if I want to have a conversation. So all of that to say, whatever, I make the fucking thing. I'm in it, right? I'm feeding into the stupid gimmick of dating apps. Then I get the message and I'm like, I'll go to respond and I'm like, once again, like, no, you dense motherfucker. You don't even deserve to start a conversation with me. And then I'm like, okay, cool. So why am I here? But then I'll go out in Kansas City and I'm like, well, who am I going to date here?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, we're #1 on the worst cities to date in.
In my
United
God,
States.
are those stats statting?
Yeah. Well,
I don't know one
If you're
person in
hot,
the city
move
I would
here,
fucking
please.
date. And I mean that
No.
so fucking wholeheartedly. I genuinely don't have one person in the city I would consider dating.
What's insane is like all of my brides, when I'm like, how did you guys meet? 9 times out of 10, they're like Hinge, Bumble, Tinder. I'm like,
You're gonna end
really?
in divorce.
And Chloe. Well, I just like honestly make the same joke because every time I'm like, how did that work? But I'm like, oh my God, that gives me hope.
Also, like, when it first came out, it was a lot different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely, like, they are playing way too much into it now, and it's like, you have to pay if you want to see certain people. Like,
Yep.
it's...
Or if you want certain criteria.
It's more of a game for them. Like, when it first came out, like, it
They
was
genuinely
legit.
wanted
Like,
people
it
to
was
fight.
the
Yeah.
app that you were on if you wanted to, like, be in a long-term relationship.
Hinge is, they market themselves as the app that's designed to be deleted, but really they've just fuck you over so that you just have to keep using the fucking app. And
Yes.
fuck them.
Right.
I will say, to add to the dating app discourse, there's like this weird added layer of when you are any kind of gay, but in my brand, I'm specifically the bisexual brand, where it doesn't, you're not like, I'm not on Hinge matching with women or matching with men individually the way that you would think it is. 80% of it, just because my profile says I'm interested in men and women, is couples searching for a third, and they assume that just because you're bisexual that they're like, oh, you could fix my marriage. And I'm like, yeah, what if you just became the third person in our lives to fix what's wrong with us? And I'm like, or what if I was searching for companionship and love and respect?
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
Connection.
Yeah, so
Wow, this just in. The NBA is fining Klay Thompson and Rudy Gobert and Jaden McDaniels $25,000 each.
They were
For that
also
brawl.
involved in the brawl. So, good time. Damn, Klay Thompson's like, my jersey got ripped and I gotta pay $25K?
Yeah, like, that's crazy. Okay, go.
I am over corporate America.
period.
Ooh.
And
What a millennial thing to say.
speaking as a girl that got out of corporate America this year, but I was still very much in it up until half of the year, I'm over it. I was over it. I still am over it. I'm sick of it, and I will never go back.
Yeah, period.
Because it is such like a, truly like a dog eat dog world. It's not about what you know, it's about who you know. And like my job specifically, I was a communications manager and I was writing emails for a living. I was posting articles on a fucking intranet for a living. And it was life or death. It was truly life or death. I was like stressed all the time, crying, going to work, dreading it. And it was over emails. Like, that's insane.
That is
Yeah.
insane.
There are so many jobs that are just like so silly.
So silly.
So silly. Like, I think about my job being a social media manager, and people are like freaking out all the time. Like, we have to post it. Oh, I'm like, my job is posting a photo/video to the internet, and you think it's like life or death.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Literally.
My boss, when I was in corporate America, like, I'm very thankful for her, because if it was not for her, I would not have made it as long as I did. She was like my age, like, she like very much understood like where I was coming from with things, where I was like, listen, like, this is my job and I will do a good job at it, but like at the end of the day, it's just a job, and like I'm gonna log off at night. Like, my job and my corporate America circle was like not that serious, but I was like very thankful for her. I would not have made it, but it's just, she always would be like, nothing's life or death, like, it'll be fine. But I'm like, but it, like, is it?
Nothing's life or death. It will be fine. Undertone. Can you do this really quick?
Yeah. And it, like, my job specifically, like, worked very closely with like the executive team, and so like I always had to answer, because they would work at all hours, so then like I would do that for them, and I'm like, girl, don't you have a life?
And also, you're
The executive.
not ever getting paid enough for that.
But it's all like, I'm just like, I'm writing an email for my job. My job was to write email.
You
I just
know,
can't.
piggyback off of that, and it's like
Going back to me being over myself, that's crazy.
Literally crazy.
it's the people that think that. I mean, there are people out there that are very passionate about their jobs, and that is their life, and I respect the shit out of you for that.
100%.
But the vast majority of people have a job so they can pay their bills and have a life outside of their job.
Oh, period.
And normalize that. I am in like the really small sector that is very passionate about their job, but
you do.
I still also think it needs to be normalized that it's like very much okay to clock into your fucking job to fund the life that you want to live.
100%.
Yeah.
Have you
Because
noticed?
Who the fuck knows how long we're gonna be here? This world's going to
Yeah,
shit. I'm trying to have
amen.
a good time out of my 5 to 9.
I'm trying to have a good time, not a long time, baby.
I'm trying to have a good time.
The one good thing that corporate America will give you is insurance. Everything
Oh,
else.
fucking damn fucking straight. You should see how much I pay for insurance. It's lethal.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I know.
Over insurance costing so much.
Yeah, I'm so unthankful for insurance.
I mean, God forbid my insides fall out and then I have to pay $70,000.
Yeah.
That's insane. Corporate America.
Girl, don't shut the fuck
So
up,
back to
girl.
corporate America, fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Anybody else with some unthankfuls? Do you
I
have
have-
any? No unthankfuls over there?
A lot, but none that I really want to discuss right now.
Okay, that's okay.
Which-
Keep to
which-
yourself.
Speaking of corporate America, Kin, our hardworking gal, just now shut her laptop at 10:20 p.m.
And that's on Fuck Corporate America as well.
She's
And
the
because
best.
she's a hard worker, but corporate America made her do it.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't pay attention to that anyway.
Big
pharma.
It's the biggest of pharmas.
Well,
What do you have, Lens?
Oh,
Any
I'm
other?
just really thankful to not do the corporate America thing after listening to you guys talk. So I actually have one thankful thing.
I do think we should all in on
She's
one
actually
thankful
really
thing.
thankful for Miss Rachel.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I
that's
wanna
beautiful,
I want to circle it
Raegan.
back to the Miss Rachel and apologize. Really thankful for her.
Okay. I'll start the thankful because we did a lot of unthankful. I'm gonna go on the thankful. Lindsey and I had a little moment earlier where we talked about all the shit that is going wrong in our lives and all of the stuff that we are unthankful for prior to this episode. And I am genuinely so thankful that we have the people in this room and
Not specific.
honestly, the girls listening to this, if you give a fuck enough to listen and you give a fuck enough about us, you probably resonate with it. Like, thank fucking God for just girls.
Yeah.
Thank God for good friendships. God, whoever, whatever. Thank,
Whatever
just
you
thank.
believe in.
Thank
The
fuck.
higher
Thank
powers.
fuck. I'm so thankful because at the end of the day, not to be all Sex in the City about it, but I know that my friendships aren't going anywhere and everything else can. And we've lived that out time and time again where like shit goes, you think it's going well, it goes awry, and the people that you come back to at the end of the day, whether it be your family or the people that you consider family that you choose, that's what I'm so absolutely thankful for, because no matter what, the relationships, the jobs, whether it be corporate America or not,
Miss Rachel.
Miss Rachel,
Miss Rachel.
any of it,
She
any
British,
of it,
she's not-
all the
she's
shit that passes, the constants are the people that you'll have in your corner forever. And I'm so fucking thankful for that.
I would like to piggyback off of that. Again, it's me, Lindsey. Hey, this is me, Lindsey. I would like to piggyback off of what you just said. I'm thankful for the friendships and the people in your life that talk you up when you're not in the room, because that is the greatest, most like trustworthy feeling on planet Earth. I love knowing that. I mean, I guess I don't know, but I love assuming that all of you bitches, when I'm not around, would say only but kind things about me.
Yes.
Yes. Crazy.
I think there is, and as you get older, like my dad's, nope, just one. My dad told me one time that as you get older, like your circle gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And I remember him saying that to me and being like, what a like cynical thing to say. Because at the time I was like probably 18 and I was like, I'm sorry, I have 24 best friends. But I'm like, what could not be me.
Sorry, loser.
Loser sounds like your friends suck. But no, and as I get older, like that becomes more real. But when it gets closer and smaller, it gets more real. It does. Like you can have the conversations of it's not like we did last week. Like it's not okay all the time. And like that shit, the essence of that are the people that are going to talk you up when you're not in the room, are going to check in on you when you're not okay, are going to be the people that like see you through the bad Hinge dates, the bad fucking corporate jobs, all of that bullshit. Those are the people, and that's what makes it all fucking worth it.
Amen. I'm so thankful for the girls in my world because I would quite literally have died without all of you.
Stolen.
Stunning. Okay, go, Riz.
Mine is, I was going to be silly, but then you guys weren't. So
No, be silly.
Be
I have
silly.
like a slightly silly one.
We actually could use
can I
some
do it
comedic
twofold?
relief.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I am going to be thankful for the job that I have now because fuck corporate America, but my job I have now is not corporate. And I go to work every day and I'm like, God, I fucking love this shit.
Yeah.
And I get to try on wedding dresses for a living. I get to model them. I get to help brides
You also
find
get
a
to
wedding
make people
dress.
feel good.
I literally,
Regardless of, like, yeah, it's bridal, but at the end of the day, you're literally making women feel the best they've ever felt.
well, how important is it to feel the best you ever felt on the best day of your life? Like, that's...
Amen.
Yeah. So I am very thankful for my job, but I also am going to be I am very thankful for my sister. Like, I have lived with her for the better part of this entire year. And, like, as we talked about last week, like, we've been going through it this year. And, like, if I hadn't lived with Haley and I was still living alone, I think I would be very lost. So just, like, waking up, having her there, like, at night when I come home from work, like, she's the weirdest, silliest, like...
Haley do be a goofball.
Unhinged.
She's a goofy bitch.
She does not have a filter. Like, everything about her just, like, makes me giggle. And so, like, I could walk in the door the other night. She scared the fuck out of me. I almost threw everything in my hands. But, like, we belly laughed for, like, 2 minutes straight after that because, like, it was just so fun.
So bad.
So I'm very thankful.
We're so fucking close.
I mean, like,
I'm 5 feet from you at any point.
You guys don't scare each other, though, huh?
she scares me when she tells me the truth. That's so fucking scary, bro. I'm always like, sure, yeah, sure. Oh, sure.
She's like, wait, can you stop telling me?
Damn.
Yeah, so, Haley, love you.
I love Haley.
Shout out
She's
Haley.
the best.
I would like to keep Haley in my pocket so bad.
Okay, go,
We have so
Chloe.
many Polly Pockets in our pockets. Lynn, Haley. Honestly, you.
My stepmom, Reagan's sister, and Reagan.
Actually, your whole family.
Guys,
Just
what is
fit right in my
Lindsey,
pocket.
what's in your pocket? I'm like, my friends.
The Wagners and Lynn.
Yeah, hello. Look at
George's
them.
and the Wagner.
And we're all just like, all three of us, all
And
together.
I hold all of you in my hands and I go,
And we're like,
Her mouth takes over your whole head. You're like, oh!
we're like, ah! All right, Chloe,
yeah.
go.
I am thankful that there's some shit that's gone down for everybody the whole year, but we always find a way to laugh about it. Which
Yeah.
I don't know if that means that we're like sick.
Delusional.
No, Chloe, you're thankful that we're some funny bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I feel like laughter is the best medicine, and it's just, I don't know. I've never had friendships where it's like, wow, this really fucking sucked today, and we're like, like say some stupid joke, and we're like, no, that's so funny.
Can't take shit serious.
Legitimately.
And
Be
I think
crying 1 second, laughing hysterically the next.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that I've ever laughed this much in my whole life. At myself, at other people.
Ooh, I'm gonna get
And
so
I
quiet.
But like,
she would.
I feel like the only way to get through really hard shit is just to make a joke about it.
Yeah.
We be making jokes.
And that is like 100% the essence of our friendship.
That
If
is
you don't
girlhood,
laugh, you'll
baby.
cry.
I'm
That is
so sorry
fucking
if that's
girl.
not your friendships.
But like now it is
us.
because you're in it, baby.
Yeah, honestly, if you're listening to this, you're in our group.
You're
You're
our
in
friend.
it.
You're
We
one of the
even said
girls.
last episode you can DM us.
Yeah, DM us. We'll give
Oh
you
my
a joke.
god, hey, it's Lindsey again. I would love if you guys DM'd me.
She's at Lindsey Licktie.
No, it's at Linslick5. Thank you.
Oh, so sorry. Disregard.
All right.
All right. Well, that was Name Three Players, kind of. You
was.
can listen to our episodes on Spotify, iHeart, Amazon, and YouTube to stay up to date on all that's happening around sports. This wasn't about sports.
Oh my god, so
Um,
much about sports today.
In the sports world between episodes. And for more information on NTP events and sponsorships, you can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Name Three Players. That's all spelled out. And finally, you can listen to all of our walk-up songs of the week and special curated playlists for the girls by following us on Spotify at Name Three Players. That's also all spelled out. All of our discount codes you can find on our Instagram. For all of the lovely ads that our friend Lindsey read.
And may continue reading.
Yeah, honestly, incredible
Please,
content.
I love a task.
And
I love a task.
One thing about Lindsey, she loves the task.
we are gone next week. We hope you have a great Thanksgiving. We hope you are
Thankful.
But
it's okay to be
But it's-
Tell us what you're ungrateful for, or unthankful.
we want to hear what you're unthankful for most. And have a weekend for the girls.
Oh, I want to do it for the girls.
Bye.
Bye.